Hello and welcome to a new series on our channel. So here at Project Gaming, we are all about sharing the joy of gaming. And one of the things I've been really enjoying is seeing our community's creations over on Discord. So everyone in our Discord is free to share whatever they're working on in Sims or in any other game. And subscribers, regulars and VIPs actually have a section where they can submit builds to be featured on our streams. So today, I thought to also take a look at some of the builds that we've been touring on stream, but here in a cinematic fashion, which is going to be fun to fly around. So let's begin with build number 1. So this build was actually named after the fact that there are so many windows that you basically have no privacy, hence private flushing. And Benjamin was actually working on this build in our Discord during our stream. So we have a channel that you can actually share your gameplay as we are streaming, so it's kind of cool to see what everyone else is doing at the same time. We are greeted by a very nice, clean dining living room area. One of my favorite rooms that Benjamin always does is the kitchens. I don't know, like something about the way it's put together feels very lived in, complete, but also not too cluttered. Like it's a very nice balance of everything. And look at this living room space, so much light. But the best room I will say is this bedroom area. This is the master bedroom. Before we even look at bed, look at this window situation that we have here. Imagine having this view just in your house. So you've got a nice sitting area that looks out onto the city. You've got a little office space. And over on this side, you can see we have a loft area for your bed setup. And I love that there's an entire shelf that stretches the width of the bed, and that serves as your little side table. And the coolest thing as well is there is a bathroom on the upper floor. Very sleek, very classy. So you get a very lovely view of the outside from the bathroom. In fact, one of our viewers over on Twitch mentioned that they would just sit in the bathtub. Like not to take a bath, just to sit there and enjoy the view. And I would kind of agree. But okay, speaking of privacy, here's where I guess the actual name came from. This is the shared communal bathroom. And yes, it is facing the stairwell. We're just gonna assume that this building has high-tech windows that black out when there's people in the toilet. But moving on, let's head on over to one of the 2 remaining bedrooms. I really like the vibes of the bedrooms here. They're kind of similar, but as you'll see, they have subtle differences. And isn't it lovely that you also get a balcony to yourself here in this room? The second bedroom doesn't quite have that privilege, but it also has a very lovely window. And I love how this specific window set frames the view so nicely. And also the mural here on the headboard, a very nice touch. I should mention there's lots of greenery around here in this building, so as much as you're very high up, you still get trees and stuff, so that's nice. Okay, build number 2 for this month, and we are featuring Paradise Villa by Andy PUK. So this is a large modern mansion set in the hills of Delso Valley, suitable for an upcoming superstar celebrity. That was hard to say. So apparently this was one of Andy's first builds where he experimented with platforms. And you can see already we've got some elements here with the roofing, but Andy's very much known within our community for these very large scale mansion style houses. So it's gonna be interesting to see what we have here. First of all, can I just say the garden area, like look at this view. This view is lovely. We've got the garage area. That's a nice touch as well. And just that combination of the Delso Valley skyline with this build just makes it feel so like majestic almost. And yes, okay, let's head on over to the inside because there's quite a few rooms to take a look at. As you enter, you'll see there's a lot of different layering of objects here. You've got some waterfall features, you've got pillars, and you'll see a lot of kind of platform steps that were incorporated here. So they are all across the build here. We head on first into a very large kitchen area. This is one of the few rooms that go against the teal theme that we have here, but I guess because it's a yellowish color, it kind of complements it. But yes, very spacious kitchen. As you head on over to this side, you will find a very cool view where you can kind of almost look into, we're gonna call it the headmaster's room. It does look like it, right? The living room's a very nice sunken area as well, and I like the layering of the slats with the other features just to create a wall situation. That's quite nice. Also, can I say, this dining setup is kind of interesting. It's a good 4 dining tables combined together to create this giant setup, and I can't count, but there are many chairs there. And it appears we have this video's second sunroom area. So we also have another living room with plenty of glass and windows, even a glass roof, which is very cool. And not to be outdone, we also have another outdoor patio, which is in the same vein, I'd say. Heading on upstairs, you will find a music room. And then over here we have the master bedroom. An interesting layout with the posts and kind of, it almost feels like it's an enclosed space, but it's not. We have a little vanity area and a walk-in wardrobe with fancy mirrors. And then finally we've got a secondary bedroom. So again, this is a slightly different color scheme, but it does complement the teal. And it's nice and spacious. And our final build for this showcase is Witchy Hideaway by Kanashiirobotto. This house appears normal on the outside and even on the first levels inside, but once you go down to the basement, that's where the real magic begins. The bridge is actually functional and the pond and moat is swimmable. So you can see, like, look at this view, it's lovely. This is said functional bridge. This is a very interesting combination of flooring and a debug object to create the illusion of a more like traditional looking bridge. It is functional, I did test it. And apparently there was a lot of troubleshooting required for this pond setup because the Sims were actually crossing over to the house using the pool instead of the bridge. So once you cross the bridge, you end up over here to a little deck area before you enter the house. And once you're inside, it's a nice traditional cozy vibe. I really love this guitar setup thing. So many guitars, can I just say. This is gonna be a very musical household. The blue works very nicely as well. It's not too overpowering, also not too dark. We have a nice lived-in kitchen area and round counters, which as we were touring this on stream, I kind of forgot that we have the option for round counters. When you head up the stairs, you will find a little painting area, which again, feels nice and lived in, I like that. And 2 bedrooms. They are very quaint, very cozy. This is the sort of vibe that I don't know how to build with, so it's always very cool to see what everyone else can come up with and get inspired by that. We do have a secondary balcony here on the 2nd floor as well. But the real magic happens when you head on into the basement, and I will leave where exactly the entrance is a secret. You will have to find the build, it's on the gallery. But this is the witches area, let's say. So all the Realm of Magic things are here. I'm still very new to Realm of Magic in my game, so I'm not going to be able to describe what any of these things are, but magical things. We've got crystals and more magical things, and yes, very cool. I love the vibe of it. Like, as much as I don't know what they do, the vibe of it is very lovely. But yeah, so these are our featured community creations for the month of September. It was very lovely to see all of this on stream and to actually tour it again here with you today. Thank you so much to Benjamin, Andy and Kanashi for submitting these. And if you're in our Discord, you can actually still share screenshots using our Discord channel. So here are some of the ones that we've been featuring this month. It's always so cool to see what everyone else is up to, because as much as Sims is a single player game, you really want to see and get inspired and like enjoy what everyone else has created as well. And it's very lovely to see. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are interested in seeing more, we have a High Street Cafe showcase. This build was suggested by our community. And for something a bit different, check out Don't Feed a Cowplant. It's a Sims game show where people might get eaten by cowplants. Stay safe, stay well. I will speak to you soon.